Good morning to all of you viewers. We are here to give you updates on the construction works ongoing. The Rapid International Airport Highway team of engineers and other people. So we're going to be doing this up to the Rapid International Airport itself, and then we'll back to see progress being on the motor plan. And what are some of those we asked the Deputy Minister for Technical Services at the Ministry of Public Works will start this particular conversation with members of the media. Welcome to the media.
Thank you.
Okay, as part of your site visitation and assessment you'll hear again on another Friday, you care to give us an overview of exactly what's going to be happening here today?
Well, so what we try to do, we start first with the team.
Okay.
And then we will wrap up. What's Tama?
Yeah.
Okay, Tama is here.
Okay.
One of the engineers, but we will first start with the consultant. All right. Consultant representative is Nathaniel. He's the RIA, the acting RIA. So we start with him, then we put in the team, then we close up.
Okay. Nathaniel.
All right. So, okay. Right now, basically what you're looking at is the preparation of the underneath the road, the foundation of the road, and we're preparing it. Our road basically consists of pavement of 50 cm sub base, and we have a 43 centimeter base course, and we have the binder course and wearing course of each at 5 centimeter thickness. Okay, our road consists of a 4-lane way traffic. Okay, with both sides. There's 2 on the left side, 2 on the left side, right side, and we also have a shoulder, and then we have the elevated footpath. That is basically the feature, the composition of our road. Also, this road also has a feature of street light. For the rural area, we have the street light position at the middle of the road, and then on the urban side, we have the street light position of the outside of the road. Also, at the major intersection of this road, we also have the traffic signal lights that will control the traffic flow in these locations. So that is right now we are here at the phase 2 of the section 2 of the 45 kilometer road. We say this is the second phase because the first phase is already where we already completed the asphalt, that is the 5 kilometer. Okay. And this is the second phase is the next 10 kilometer of the section 2 for this side, the Elwa side. And we also have the section 1 at the RIA side near the airport, that's also 10 kilometer. So right now we have the ongoing construction of a total of 25 kilometer ongoing construction.
Okay. So if you were to add a percentage to the level of what you've done for the 20 kilometers so far from phase 1 and phase 2 of the road, what will you put it at?
Okay, right now for section 2, let's say section 2 first, it's around 38%, we can say, in general. The 5 kilometer and the 10 kilometer section combined is around 38%. And for section 1, we have completed there of around 50%.
So let me just take you back. Back in 2015, 16, there was some road construction works that went on the previous administration. the boulevard roads and so.
15, 16.
Yeah, there was some construction works that went on under the previous administration, and some of the concerns that were raised were that the engineers said that the roads constructed, they are not meant to be used by bigger trucks or so forth, lorries and so forth. Those are the kind of conditions that they had. This one that you are talking about now, with the centimeter of road, you're talking about the thickness of the road and all of that. What is the kind of vehicles? Is it restricted?
No, there's no restriction of this kind of pavement. This is on a highway road,
Okay.
so any load can pass over this highway.
I don't know what the question. My question is for you or for the public works. But basically, what's the concern about from the public is when, how long this route. I know this contract has a timeline for with the kind of speed that's been reported that if the contractors are moving away. How soon do we see this pliable for the public?
Yeah.
So the project itself was designed for 3 years. Construction period was 1 year. People have period. So that's what it is. Full square year. But you know that the project has, like he said, it has that there are 2 phases of the project. They do lot 1, lot 2, and then the bridge itself. So and you realize that like the percentage that he gave, then breaking the corridor into lots, you gave them a lot to complete that portion, then you move on the next one. The very first one they had like 5 kilometers. Now we're doing the next 10 kilometers on the side. And that side, on the RIA side, we do like 10 kilometers. Also that side, we start pavement on that side. So holding all variable constant with the availability, because you know these projects are associated with funding. And then there's, if you look at the form and manner which this project is being handled, is a public-private partnership, meaning government learn money of the guy, and the consultant has to, the contractor has to also go and sort of search for money with the forming the project. So you realize, now we were just, I just want to get one because you realize that quite recently we had this contractor speeding of the project.
Yes, speeding of.
They're being based on they've been sweat the nights and day work that we had from the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Public Works, they're sorting money, looking for money for this guy. So we managed to have gotten to the SN Bank. We have been one of the founders here behind this project. And recently they just pumped some money through one of our local banks here. We are done want to use it yesterday, But that local bank also was just here this morning with us. They normally come and search through the corridor, quantifying works we got about material, then they put in invoices for their works. The contractor, and then they release money from the bank to the contractor towards these material that have been requested for. So we also spoke about durability and look at the timing nature. I want to say in this form and manner, everything as related to sciences have been applied to every point. That's what we have the consulting on this project, right? To make sure that we have value for money and making sure that the minimum requirement when it comes to standard, they are met. All right, so we're not bending any rules or any point to say that after 2 or 3 years, new project. I know your concern you raised about the boulevard road.
Yeah.
Was all attributed to the type of construction that was carried out there. If you remember at the time in 2020 when they did that project, they used a chip seal. Okay. And I always say chip seal is not feasible for Liberia because chip seal is just like you put costume or eyebrow. And then looking at the 72nd Boulevard road, the road normally you have, we always say in transportation engineering, the greatest enemy that you have for road is water. We all know that it rains here a lot.
Yeah.
So anywhere that it rains, when you chip seal, there is an inherent problem. All right, but when you come to what we're doing, like he talk about, we are giving you, if I are going to 2 different corridors, we have an urban section, and the road is designed to carry the maximum load that you can think about. All right, we are carrying doing that 2 wearing millimeter posts of asphalt. One is the banner post. That's what you keep that we're doing that. It is just the first layer of the wearing, and then the banner post has been laid.
The one that we have
right on. There's going to be a second one on top of that.
Wow.
All right. So that will be the wearing post. That one going to come. So at the moment, you observe the concrete building up the road bed with lateral material, right? Two different materials. We're going to do the road bed before we come on the top of it with the crushed stone aggregate. With that crushed stone aggregate is placed over here, and then it is tested. Every time it's tested, you do one layer, you test. You do one layer, you test. You must meet the minimal bearing capacity before you do the next. So we also have in our team,
but it hasn't been rain tested yet because you say your greatest enemy in your group.
No, it hasn't been rain tested. It hasn't been rain tested. Okay. But yeah, what it is.
Okay.
With all of the sciences that is required. Okay. Now, if you look at minimum, if you look at most of our places, the environment along this corridor, yeah, one of the term rule that you normally use, you get about 3 feet or 1 meter above the water level. Okay. For rain testing. And the next thing for rain testing, you see that we have drainages on the side. So we will not have infiltration of water that is coming from the environment to enter it. So we also have the drainage also required to run up from the pavement. Alright? And then we have road crossing drainages. You see places that you all had drainage, all of the drainage we had along the corridor, they were long since they had laid the turf. We have corrugated pipes underneath them. But now we are using reinforced concrete pipes, and then we are encasing it with concrete also. All right, so there won't be, there will not be depression to settle them in.
So
you can also, you will just see the example because they have done one side of the line already.
Okay.
We did we already call that side the right hand side. Right. It's completed. Okay, everyone is completed.
Okay.
So let me ask this question. Yeah. I mean, as you go along this road and doing this work, there are concerns from some of the communities about being caught up without any access to their homes or to their communities, without no detour. What are you doing to address this kind of concern?
Yeah, so we start addressing them. The very first thing we did here, we have the zoning, we have one of the deputy director of zoning is here, ability and the engineers on the project. We have been told to go back and assess all of those communities, but what the design itself did give access to all of the community. The only people that we are having problems, we have to make this clear. There are homes along the corridor that should have access to the frontage lane. So when we say frontage lane, behind these corporate line, we're going to have a 1 meter. The sidewalk will be at 2 meters. We're going to start from this cover, and then because the cover says about 1 meter. Okay. This roadside cover, then another 1 meter at the back of it. So it'll be 2 meters walkway you have on that piece. So that 2 meter walkway, after that 2 meter walkway, you will have a driveway behind that we call frontage lane, right? For some other communities, but then we have a light post. So what we have stated that we will have our engineers along with the zoning directors, the deputy director will assess the area and come up with a fund who we can be able to give a final list to the consultant to work with. All right, and our list that will be where we see places that we need to put the access and create access for them. So we still working on this project.
Okay, so perhaps we'll take a tour to exactly what you were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, we can go there.
So as part of the
Who is that? Ibrahim?
Yeah. No, not Ibrahim, y'all. Cody.
Come on. Come on.
But then they will know there used to be something like this.
Yeah. So you see where we have the graduations, graduate marking. So you have to you see the red lines.
Yeah, the red lines. Yeah.
So that's almost around, but here. So they will keep putting material at each one of the level, comparting it. You put the first 15 here, you compart it, they're tested. Then the second one, compare it and test it. So the person who tests it is an independent person, is a consultant. Okay. That tests it and see that it falls in the minimum requirement before you go to the next one. You get that? So if you see the concrete, you see the difference in concrete. I say that side was the right hand side that was done first. So we have parts in there that are embedded with concrete around it. So what of this thing? Yeah, we got concrete pipes.
That path people that you see them,
So when you will see them, you will see them. You know, then we want to know your car.
go in front, you see them.
Okay. Alright, so what we do is you look at here, you have to have a track. To just to go through there. Because there's a road going down. So these are some of the range tests we're talking about. Oh, okay. So when they keep water away from the structure of bed of the road. Right?